The May 22nd, 2018 meeting of the Transportation Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Chairman Howland is excused. Mr. Lightfoot? Mr. Michike?
Here.
Mr. Morelli? Here. Mr. Rocco? Here. Mr. Shepard? Here. Mr. Zale?
Here.
President Carbone?
Here.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing none, Ms. Rochelle Bell, Senior Environmental Planner of the Monroe County Planning and Development Department, will now give a brief overview of the 2019-2024 Capital Improvement Program as it pertains to the Transportation Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You should all have a copy of the County Executive's proposed 2019-2024 CIP. The Monroe County Planning Board reviewed this proposal, held a public information meeting, and prioritized budget year projects before the CIP being submitted to your honorable body. At the full legislature meeting in June, you'll set a public hearing for your July meeting, after which you will vote on the proposed CIP. Transportation projects in the CIP account for 33% of the total funding and almost half of county funds programmed. County DOT's program is divided into highway and bridges and traffic engineering. Highway and bridges has the largest program in the CIP. It begins on page 56 of your book. 2 new road projects are proposed this year: Thomas Avenue between St. Paul and Pattonwood, and Linden Avenue between 441 and North Washington Street. There are also 2 new bridge projects introduced in this year's CIP. One on North Hamlin Road and the other on Lake Road West. The funding schedule changed from the adopted CIP for some previously scheduled project as needs and costs become more clear. Also, federal funding is only known for the first few years of the CIP. The traffic engineering portion begins on page 72. There are 12 traffic engineering projects, and all of them were in last year's CIP. They include 6 lighting conversion projects and 2 vehicle projects. As with the highway program, there is some change in funding schedule and amount compared to the adopted CIP. I'll be happy to take questions when you get to this item on your agenda. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bell. Any questions? No discussion. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the March 27th, 2018 minutes of the Transportation Committee before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. Next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 18-0153.
Move it, Mr. Chair. Second.
Moved by Legislator Zale, second by Legislator Rocco. Is there and Legislator Lightfoot. Is there any discussion? Legislator Shepard.
Yes, to the administration. Through the chair. Other than the RBJ and the Daily Record, are we putting this in the other periodicals, newspapers, to inform the public of the public hearings?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, the Daily Record and the Rochester Business Journal are the 2 papers where the public hearing notice will be published.
And also through the chair to the administration, relative to the use of social media, have we taken that into consideration, considering we're in the 21st century? No.
We will have the CIP on the county website, but we don't do legislature public hearings in any other place.
Thank you.
Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 18-0159.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. Second.
Moved by Legislator Rocco, second by President Carbone, and Legislator Lightfoot. Is there any discussion? Legislator Shepard.
To the administration, through the chair, when we refer to highway purposes, what does that mean?
Through the chair, this particular permanent easement is for catch basin to collect highway drainage.
Also to the administration through the chair, relative to the recent news regarding the FBI investigation into Mr. Morgan's development company, is that a concern for the county?
Through the chair, no, it is not. There is no consideration being given to the developer for this easement.
Thank you.
Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? Seeing none, there being no other matters, the May 22nd, 2018 meeting of the Transportation Committee stands